the White House sent out a memo on Social Security in conjunction with some of the other major announcements made by the Social Security Administration, and this will certainly impact millions upon millions of beneficiaries. Now, if you've been watching the videos here on the channel for at least the last couple weeks or at all this year in 2025, you know that this has been a very, very weird year. A lot of big changes along with the major announcements out of the Social Security Administration, including those out of DOGE, like the 47 field offices that were closed by DOGE, as well as the 12% or 7,000 people within Social Security that are basically being laid off or being removed from their Social Security jobs, as well as all the other announcements like the reversion of or the reinstatement of 100% of clawbacks for people that have been overpaid by Social Security, the removal of direct deposit information changing through the phone when you call a Social Security agent. Yeah, these are just some of them. And again, there's a whole bunch more out there that we've been talking about. However, this memo that came out of the White House in regards to Social Security is basically stating, hey, we're going to ratchet this up even more and possibly even remove more of these different services that are out there, making it more and more difficult for beneficiaries. Now, let me share with you exactly what they're talking about within this memo and exactly what they're suggesting to do within Social Security. And again, this would force a lot of people, unfortunately, to go to a field office, which honestly is not all that convenient, right? How many of us want to get into our vehicle or get a ride somehow, somewhere to a field office, stand there forever waiting in line or waiting for an appointment? Not exactly all that feasible, which, by the way, quick side note here, you see the phone number there on your screen. That is for you, all of you here in this community. If you have any questions or need help with Medicare, again, Medicare Supplements, Medicare Advantage, Medicare Part D, initial enrollment into Medicare, Medigap plans, whatever it happens to be, that'll connect you with a dedicated Medicare team. The guys over at Chapter, absolute experts on this. They will help you find the best plan at the best price for your personal preferences and your personal needs, and they're saving the average person $1,100, and they're doing all of that 100% for free. So if you have not called them yet, about 1,000 of you here in this community have already called them and connected with them. A lot of you are getting much better plans with better coverages. Again, it's free, and they're saving the average person $1,100. Give them a call, take a picture, take a screenshot, write the phone number down. They're waiting to talk to you, and they want to help you out. Again, 100% for free to save you a boatload of money. Anyway, let's talk about this memo out of the White House here and exactly what they are suggesting. Now, remember, we can all call the 1-800 number, right? We've all probably done it. In fact, I just did it the other day. I called the 1-800 number, sat on hold forever. Honestly, I never connected with somebody because I got sick of waiting and didn't have like hours to sit there and wait, so I ended up hanging up. However, I did go on to my Social Security account on the Social Security website, and I looked at some information there. It didn't answer my question, but at the end of the day, I did actually able to see some information there, which, by the way, if you have not signed up for a My Social Security account yet, you may want to do that. It's 100% free. It's on the Social Security website. It's a really, really valuable resource. I spent a lot of time on there the other day, poking around and looking at all kinds of details. But anyways, just a quick side note, by the way. All right, so anyway, this memo is basically suggesting that they will still have the 1-800 number that we've all called, 1-800-772-1213. That is the number that we all know about for Social Security. They'll essentially have that phone number available for general questions. Now, right now, you could still call into Social Security and be like, hey, here's me, here's my info, let's look at my personal account, let's look at the details, and you can get personalized information basically. But what they want to do is revise that even further, that basically says you can call the 1-800 number, you can connect with an agent for very, very general questions. That's about it. Anything personalized would need to either go through the My Social Security account, again on the Social Security website that I just talked about a couple minutes ago, or you have to visit a local field office. And again, who wants to do that, right? The last time I was at a field office was probably like 8 or 10 years ago. It was a very long time ago. I don't want to go to those field offices. Why? Because it's a nightmare. Nobody wants to do that, right? But unfortunately, that is the case for a lot of people, is that they don't really have any other options, especially if we can no longer contact the 1-800 number and basically get personalized information off of the 1-800 number. We could call and get very general information based on this memo and what they're suggesting as far as implementation and different changes within Social Security. However, if they were to roll that back and say you can only get very general information, nothing personalized through the 1-800 number whatsoever, that simply means option one would be, well, you could go on the My Social Security account and possibly try to hash something out there or get answers to questions or anything personalized there. Or the other option is make an appointment with your local field office and then go sit there and waste a whole day doing all that, right? So these are the options. Now, I've been reading about this a bunch lately, and they're suggesting that this would mostly hurt those people that are living in rural areas. Why? Well, I think it's pretty obvious. If somebody's not living in or near a big city and they're living in a rural area, they could have to travel hours, like multiple hours, to get to the nearest Social Security field office, and they may not even have that great of access to internet, which would basically restrict them from visiting the My Social Security account on the Social Security website, which basically leaves them one option: travel hours and hours and hours in a vehicle to possibly go to a field office and meet with somebody there. So that's what they're suggesting, is that this is going to be really bad for a lot of beneficiaries. Now, we've seen tons of different changes to Social Security so far this year. Like I said early in the beginning of this video, the reinstatement of the 100% clawback on people that have been overpaid, that's a really, really bad one. That's a really bad one. I shared that one with you about, I don't know, a week and a half ago or so, when that was originally introduced. And then I think it was last week as well, we got the announcement out of Social Security that basically said no more changing direct deposit information when you call Social Security, because you could call Social Security, connect with an agent, and be like, hey, my name is, John. And again, I'm just making up a name here. That's not, my name is Matt. I think you already know that, but again, I'm just making up an example here. Yeah, my name is XYZ, and I want to change my direct deposit information. Well, they were suggesting that this is where a lot of the bad things within Social Security are happening, is that people are calling in, pretending to be somebody else, changing the direct deposit information, and then basically getting somebody else's benefit by just taking that and pretending to be them. Bad situation overall, right? So overall, this memo out of the White House, maybe a little bit discouraging, like, man, really? You're going to do this? You're going to change this again? But at the end of the day, let's think of it this way. What is the purpose behind this? To protect the beneficiary and to protect the program. Now, I want to make it very clear. I'm not here sticking up for the president whatsoever, okay? I'm here to basically give you information, and I'm not going to sit here and defend a lawmaker, a president, somebody like that. I'm not going to do that. But I will bring you the information, okay? So I'm not saying that this is like the best thing ever, but at the end of the day, let's think of it this way. It's to protect the beneficiary and to protect the overall program, essentially, is kind of the goal behind this. I think there's much better ways to do this than to basically restrict allowing to call the 1-800 number and get like personalized information rather than just general information, because here's the thing. Going around on the Social Security, my Social Security account, again, I said I just did that a couple days ago. I did that. I logged into my account, looked around for a while. Honestly, it wasn't very easy. I'm going to be honest with you. It was kind of annoying. When I first logged in, they tried to get me to do all this thing, like go to paperless and like online notifications. And I'm like, just let me get into my account. Stop popping up all this stuff on my screen, right? Anyway, my point is, as a blind person, I thought, this is annoying. I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with all these little things popping up all over the place. I want to just look at my account and just get the information, right? So anyway, that was one thing. But then again, I think about my parents. My parents are logged on to the My Social Security account as well. I guarantee you, because I know this for a fact, my dad has called me and asked me questions. In fact, he literally just called me a short time ago and we talked about this, okay? This is a real thing. Literally like 20 minutes before I filmed this video, my dad called me. He was like, hey, yo, like what about the Social Security stuff? And we're sitting there talking about it for a while. But my point is, I would bet that many other people also struggle with many of the different things about navigating the My Social Security account. And then obviously going into a field office that's just like nobody wants to do that. But unfortunately, that is the case for way too many people. So let's see how this whole thing transpires. Again, that's the memo out of the White House. Let's see what they do about this. Let's see what Social Security announces this week. If they do, they announced something on Sunday just a couple of days ago. I brought that to you as well. But they're updating all kinds of things. And again, I will keep you posted with it. Anyway, let me keep you posted as well. But again, this is just the memo out of the White House. Let's see what they implement here, if anything, and what this means for the beneficiaries at the end of the day. Either way, I'm here for you in any way that I possibly can be. I know this is a super weird time. I know that it's a very confusing time. I know that things are changing very rapidly. I'm here for you. Again, please check out the guys over there at Chapter, the phone number there on your screen. If you need any help, anything with Medicare, Medicare Advantage, Medicare Supplements, Medicare Part D, initial enrollment into Medicare, again, Medigap plans, whatever it happens to be, that is your resource, 100% for free. They're waiting to talk to you. Phone number, they're right there on your screen. Write it down, take a picture, take a screenshot. They will help you 100% for free. And again, they're saving the average person $1,100 when they work with them. That is real money savings that we all really need right now. And again, it's free. I really want to reiterate that. Everything here on the channel is always 100% for free. So again, thank you so much. Please, if you can think of a few people, just 1 or 2 or 3 people that you can think of, friends, family members, neighbors, acquaintances, siblings that could use this information, please share this video with them. There's a share button right down below. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Otherwise, again, if you're new here or if you've not done so yet, please subscribe to the channel. It's 100% free to do so. Big subscribe button right down below. Otherwise, check out the other 5,000 plus videos here on the channel in the video library. The popular videos I've hand selected for you down below in the description. The video's popping up on your screen in just a second here. And again, until next time, please have a nice day. Thank you so much for allowing me to represent and advocate for you. Thank you for your continued trust in me, the videos, the content, everything I'm delivering to you every single day. I really do appreciate it. Otherwise, have a good one, and I'll see you again in a little bit.